Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. Before I begin my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Firdaus bin Muhamad BAKRI and my metric number is P0919103776 and my supervisor is Dr. KAMARUL bin AMIR MOHAMED. Today, I would like to present about my project Sarjana Muda 1, which is the development and structure analysis for trendy scooter using recyclable material. I will explain all the project detail in the next slide. This is presentation outline. So I will start with introduction of this project. Then we'll go through with the problem statement of this project and objective. Other than that, scope of research, methodology, and last but not least, preliminary result. Electric scooter or electric bike is an electric vehicle that uses battery power to move. The distance of movement depends on the capacity of the battery used. In addition, the use of electric scooter can reduce pollution in the environment because the system used is environmentally friendly and more cost-saving. Electric scooter also have a lighter structure when compared to other electric vehicles. For this project, the scooter used was an electric scooter that was abandoned and could no longer functional. However, there are some components that can still be reused, such as motor and also its electronic components. However, all the benefit that can be obtained from the use of electric scooter will turn into a disaster to human and also the environment if electrical waste is not managed properly. This is because there are various types of toxic materials contained in electrical and electronic components on electric vehicles, including electric scooters. The effect of these toxic substances will have adverse impact on human health, such as premature birth, DNA damage, mental disorder, and thyroid hormonal imbalance. In this project, there are two problem statements. The first is related to the impact of e-waste on human and environment. The second one is related to the outdated design of existing electric vehicle. Firstly, the disposal of electronic waste, or known as e-waste, is becoming increasingly uncontrollable. This is due to the lack of awareness among the community to practice a recycling culture. The material contained in e-waste has a high toxic content and will cause cancer, disabilities, and other health problems to humans. Also, e-waste will pollute the nature of soil, air, and water. To overcome this problem, society can reuse the material by producing new products based on recycled material. This method will reduce e-waste in the future. Secondly, the existing electric scooter for this project has less attractive and outdated design. This is because the original design of this electric scooter was found to be less popular among youngsters and more focused on older group. In order to overcome this problem, the design of electric scooter must be upgraded to be more trendy so that youngsters can use it without hesitation in the future. To make this project successful, there are three important objectives which are as follows. The first objective is to study about all the existing parts, suitable material, KFRC design, and method that will be used to fabricate the model. Second, to design and transform an electric scooter into a KFRC. The last objective is to fabricate a KFRC based on the design that has been made. The scope of this project focuses on the use of recycled material to transform an all-electric scooter into a cafe racer. The study was conducted on an electric scooter that was abandoned in workshop at University Technical Malaysia Melaka UTeM. However, the main focus of this project is to maximize the use of original components so that it is in line with the objective of this project. At the end of this project, a cafe racer that uses battery power can be produced using existing material with some additional modification for the purpose of further complementing the cafe racer. There are 3 literature reviews covered in this presentation. First, there are about 1,000 hazardous compounds associated with e-waste as stated by Phuket and Smith 2002. Second, e-waste is one of the world's fastest increasing waste stream and a major environmental disaster as stated by Ritula 2021. And the third, not all cafe racer fans care about space on their bike. In fact, they are more concerned about the style and look of the dream motorcycle as stated by Fauzi 2014. I would like to highlight the third point in detail because cafe racer is becoming people's choice because of cafe racer carries the symbol of freedom and raises the confidence of the rider. In addition, cafe racer also have various types of models and it can be selected according to the suitability of its user. Not to forget also that the aesthetic value of the cafe racer is also the main attraction for this type of motorcycle. This is a flowchart for chapter 3, which is methodology. This flowchart has 3 types of phases. The first phase, which includes the study phase, while the second phase includes the design process, and the last one is phase 3, which is the fabrication phase. Phase 1 is a phase that focuses on the study. Firstly, the study carried out is to identify the components in the electric scooter. There are various main parts on the scooter. Among them are headlights, brakes, tires, batteries, frame, and many more. Secondly, make an overview of the most suitable material to produce the frame. Among the suitable material is steel. Steel is a material that is widely used to produce motorcycle and bicycle frame. This is because steel has strong properties and reasonable price. As we can see, there are characteristics of steel in the slide. Third, identifying the limitation of this project. The main focus for this project is to reuse the electric motor on the scooter because it still works well. However, the location of the electric motor is in the scooter tire because the tire must also be used during the fabrication process in PSM2. Fourth, make a study on the types of cafe racer that are available. There are various types of cafe racer that are available in the market. However, this project only focuses only 4 types, which is cafe racer, bread, scrambler, and tracker. They all have their own ride style and characteristic. The second phase focuses on the design process for this project. It started by making a survey question and distributed to the respondents. Among the questions were related to handlebar, tank, seat, suspension, side mirror, and headlights. The purpose of this questionnaire was to get respondents' view on the best design. There were a total of 101 respondents who answered all the questions asked. The result obtained from this survey will be transferred into the form of morphological chart. This morphological chart serves as a guideline for the process of concept generation and concept selection. The following are exploration sketches for the tanks and seats. This sketch was created based on a morphological chart. Selected design in the morphological chart will be carried. This sketch will be selected to be included in the full drawing of the electric scooter. Structure analysis and 3D modeling will be carried out on PSM2 using SolidWorks software. The method to be used is finite element analysis, or as known as FEA, to test the durability of the electric scooter frame. whatever force is applied on it before entering the further fabrication process. In addition, this method is also intended to see frame displacement when force is applied on it. Analysis of the structure is very important to see the strength of the framework before it is built. The third phase focus on the processes that will be used to produce electric scooter with the concept of cafe racer. The first process is the metal cutting process. Metal will be cut according to the dimension that has been determined in the drawing. The second process is the welding process. Among the welding to be used are SMAL and GMAL. These two types of welding are very suitable for the material selected, which is my steel. The next process is the replacement of a new battery. The battery used is a seal lead type of battery which has a capacity of 12 Ah and requires 4 cuts to reach 48 volt. The last process is the finishing process, where this process is to paint the body of the cafe racer with attractive and minimalist colors. Next, make sure all electrical components are installed in orderly. Check the quality of the weld on the connection parts of the frame so that this cafe racer looks beautiful and perfect. Last but not least, make a functional test to this cafe racer to make sure it works well without any problems. The following are the preliminary sketches obtained from the morphological chart and also the combined result from the exploration of sketches, tanks and seats in phase 2. Here are the sketch 1, sketch 2 and the last one, sketch 3. That's all from me. Thank you.